What's up, guys? My name is Ray here. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about new Monster Hunter World gameplay and details revealed. So today we're going to talk about Monster Hunter World gameplay, and before we do that, let me just talk about what this game truly is for those of you out there who have no idea what Monster Hunter is. So first of all, Monster Hunter is by Capcom, obviously, and it is by far one of the most greatest game ever created from Capcom. And this game has been around for many years, really, since PlayStation 1, and it has reached to many different kinds of platform, and from PlayStation 1 to PS2, from PS2 to PSP, from PlayStation Portable to 3DS, and from now it's going to hit to PC. No, actually it has already hit to PC and the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, but it's just that it was not really that great. So today, Monster Hunter World has now revealed from E3, and I'm quite excited because they have a lot of features here. Releasing in 2018 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So they are coming out with this PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's quite interesting. I would like to see that. There's a lot of things that I want to also watch the trailer, but I can't because I recently got a copyright notice from it. So this is basically a remake video, so I won't be posting any videos, so because of copyright issues. So I don't want to take the risk here. So let's talk about a little bit of details here and there. So the game will be releasing about I would say about 2018 at January. And the game has about I actually watched the gameplay, and it was really interesting because they took the mechanics from the previous games and they basically kind of improve it. There's a lot of new equipment and stuff, but I will not be able to share it to you because I wish I could analyze the video. Oh wait, no, I can at least kind of analyze the video, but without the sound. So I won't be able to play the video, but I'll skip certain parts to just show you guys what it is. So yeah, hang on for a moment. Okay, so I thought, because I recently got a copyright notice from the Capcom from the channel recently, so it was quite bad. So first of all, we're gonna go and skip through because I know it's gonna be a bit bad here because of copyright notice. So as we have here, this is an open world game now, because the reason why they made it open world is because a lot of Monster Hunter fans, they were very angry. They were really not happy about it. As you can see, new mechanics of grabbing things, no longer the animation of just crouching down and then start gathering with your hands. No longer that. It's basically just one swipe through, just walk and just grab the item and then just continue walking at the same time. It's good mechanics, very useful, instead of just wait there for 3 seconds just collect something out of it, and while the monster's behind your back and stuff. It's quite annoying, but for right now, they have improved on that one. That's good. New equipments and new items are now available. That's the good thing here. Monster Hunter, now the stealth system is also improved a little bit here. Like, you can now hide in bushes, so the monster won't be able to see you properly. That's a cool mechanic because first of all, in the previous games of Monster Hunter, their stealth system wasn't that good. Not many people like to use the stealth system. They just go straight on without thinking and then just goes head on head with the monster. They just don't really care about the stealth in the previous game. Now they do. Now it seems that the stealth is really, really a must right now. Because in the previous game, the stealth was a bit stupid. Now it's something. So pretty good. I like to see it more. But the problem is that I won't be able to play this game because I'm close to getting the money that I need to get the PS4, but it's just that I still have not enough money just to get the game, so it kind of sucks. So this game is by far interesting because first of all, there's a lot of mechanics that they took from the previous games, and I like it. There's a lot of interesting things like weapons and stuff, and just what you saw in the beginning, like this weapon right here, that's called the Agito, and this Agito is actually the remake version of the Agito, and I kind of like it. It's really cool, really fun. I really actually wouldn't mind watching people play and start giving you ideas and thoughts on how to kill monsters, because I'm a true Monster Hunter fan and I've been playing Monster Hunter for a long time, and Monster Hunter is basically my childhood game as well. I played Monster Hunter since I was about 8 years old, 9 years old, around there. It was really fun to play Monster Hunter because, first of all, it has a lot of interesting mechanics. It almost as if like you are really going on a hunt. For Monster Hunter World, it is more realistic this time and better than before. So as you guys already can know, this game is basically focused on multiplayer, not really much on the solo. I mean, it's also, you can play on solo if you want to, but I highly recommend you guys play it on multiplayer, because multiplayer is really fun, really cool to play with other friends. Because first of all, you get to interact, you get to cooperate to just take down a monster, and that's one thing I like about Monster Hunter. It's due to cooperation. That's what makes the game super beautiful. That's one thing I like about it. So for right now, I'm going to have to do something here. Hang on for a moment. I'm going to show you guys the few monsters, because I want you to, because these are the monsters that I really wish that they will come out. So what you saw just now was this gigantic dragon-like wyvern. It's basically like a mix of Jaggy and also a little bit of a Velociprey, a little bit, but it's the bigger version. As you guys can see, this giant dragon here. If you guys know this dragon, I can tell you this is the Rathian, the queen of the forest. And you can also call it the Queen of the Hills. He has basically many titles. Basically, they call it the Queen of the Forest. I normally call it the Queen of the Mountains, because she is pretty badass. She is really dangerous when it comes to dealing with her. And if you're dealing with her and Rathalos, those two dragons, because Rathalos is the king and she's the queen, male and female. So this is the female. If you're dealing with a female dragon, be careful, because this is a lot more aggressive. I mean, the Rathalos is also a bit aggressive, but less dangerous, because there's a lot of weak points that you can basically find out and deal with. It's not a big issue. So for now, I'm going to show you guys what monsters which would definitely appear. So Monster Hunter. Oh wait, I can actually go to Monster Hunter Wiki just to let you guys. Monster Hunter Wiki, just to let you guys know what monsters that I would really want it to happen. So Monster Hunter Wiki, I'm hoping that they would appear. So here we go. First generation Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter Freedom. These are all the Monster Hunters. And this is the Frontier series. This is the spin-off Diary series. Diary series basically talks about the Monster Hunter Flynn's spin-off other. These are all the other stuff. So first of all, I would like to go on the 4th generation, the 3rd generation and the 4th generation. So let's go for the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So this one, I want some monsters to appear. Like, I want some good monsters to appear, such as the Rathian, the Rathalos. Okay, here are the list of the monsters. Returning the 1st generation monsters: Episaurus, Ostonos, Basarius. Basarius is definitely going to appear. I have heard that someone said that Basarius is going to appear in the Monster Hunter World. Velocidrome is not going to appear. Velociprey is not going to appear. Yan Garuda could be appearing. Yan Kuku maybe is going to appear. I'm looking forward to actually see Kirin. Definitely Keizu could be coming. So if you guys don't know these monsters, I'm going to click here one by one just to let you guys see and watch. So this is the Keizu monster. It's a dragon like monster. It's a thunder dragon. It's pretty cool. But this one is a bit annoying, because if you do not know its weak points, it's gonna be bad, because he is slow. This monster is slow, but it's really powerful enough to do some massive damage on you if you don't know. So for those of you who are Monster Hunter fans, you basically know what I'm talking about. So this is the Keizu. I'm hoping that Brute Tigrex, I also want to see Brute Tigrex appearing in the game, because Brute Tigrex is basically one of the most dangerous monsters. Fast, powerful, and yet rather risky, because you're going to have a tough time dealing with this monster here. So let me just, what the hell is going on with this advertisement here? Let me just close. No more Transformer shit here, boys. So first of all, it is a little bit dangerous if you're dealing with Tigrex. I'm hoping the Tigrex will appear in this one. And one thing I like about the game so far about the Monster Hunter is that the way they design the monsters, they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to show you my favorite monster, and I hope that this monster will definitely appear, because god damn, if it does not appear, I'm going to be so pissed. And I'm going to take the Zinogre. Zinogre is basically my favorite. So there's actually two names for it. One is a Zinogre and one is called Jinyoga. If you guys are confused, Zinogre is basically the English version, and Jinyoga is basically the Japanese version. So I'm going to show you what the Zinogre really is. So this is a Zinogre of Fanged Wyvern. Basically, it's a thunder-wielding dragon, strong dragon, but also a wolf-like dragon. So this dragon here is one of the most powerful dragons in the game, and one of the most dangerous dragons of all time as well. If you do not take any caution, you are going to get a real pain in the ass, because the Zinogre is fast, but you have to strike at the correct time. If you don't know how to strike this dragon down, it's going to be a big tough time for you. So there's also the Thunderlord Zinogre. There's the Immortal Zinogre. There is the FF Brave. The Monster Hunter Explorer is actually another one, but I'm not going to take a look at that. I'm going to take the Immortal... No, the Thunderlord Zinogre is really good. So I'm going to take the Immortal Zinogre first, just to let you guys see what it is. So the Immortal Zinogre is basically the other version of a Zinogre. This is another species. So this one is from the Monster Hunter Explorer. Oh, this is the other one. This is the mobile version, I guess. So there's not really much detail on this dragon here, because this Monster Hunter Zinogre, Immortal Zinogre, is the other one. So there's the Zinogre, there's Thunderlord Zinogre, there's a Howling Zinogre. I want to take this Howling Zinogre, because the Howling Zinogre is also a pretty cool dragon. The Howling Zinogre is also my favorite, like the favorite dragons of all time. So it's from the generation 4.1. Okay. What are else? The Thunderlord Zinogre, the Stygian Zinogre. I like the Stygian a lot, because the Stygian is my favorite. It's one of the most badass Zinogres in the game by far, and I managed to defeat one Stygian Zinogre, and it was really good, because the items that you get from this Zinogre is super strong. The materials for crafting your armor. By the way, guys, the Monster Hunter, the main core on this Monster Hunter game, for those of you who are new fans of the Monster Hunter series, the main core for this game is the combat, is the fighting, is the hunting. That's the main thing. And the secondary one is the armor, how it's designed and how you equip it. It's totally up to your customizing. This game is also having a customizing armor, which is really cool. This Zinogre is basically a reverse version, another version of the Zinogre. So this dragon is by far one of my favorite here. But I'm also like hoping that this dragon will appear. I want Zinogre, I want Stygian Zinogre, and I want the Howling Zinogre. I mean, Howling Zinogre is also one of my favorite. Thunderlord Zinogre is actually the DLC dragon. This DLC species, I kind of like it, but also it's going to be cool if this guy managed to appears. But I'm not liking the way it attacks, because it's a bit dangerous. But you have to be really careful, because if you are not careful with it, it's gonna be absolutely devastating if you don't know how to deal with the Golden Zinogre, because the Golden Zinogre is very powerful but also very dangerous when it comes to dealing with its lightning attacks, lightning spawns and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys one last dragons here. So I'm going to go for the where's the monsters here. I'm going to show you guys what there is some more here. So there's other monsters here which I want to see. Plastioth, I also want to see Plastioth to be in the game. What else? Actually, there's other monsters basically. There's basically a lot of monsters I want to see, I want to look at. I also want to know and stuff because I really want to see more monsters. I really do. But I just do also want to know the monsters from which are going to appear in the next game. So I'm just hoping that they will continue adding more. So I want Akanto. Akanto is my favorite. Brubibasarius is one I want. The Brachiosaurus is also what I want. I don't want the Kongala to be appearing yet because the Kongala is a bit stupid. I just don't like it. The Damien Humintor is definitely one I want. The Devil Joe is also what I want. Diablos I also want. I want the Gore Magala is also what I want. Gravius and Black Gravius I want. Gypsarius definitely I want also to appear in the Monster Hunter world. Lagombi is not what I want. Monoplos, that's not what I want. I think I can get the Kechawacha because Kechawacha is basically a very interesting monster, one of the Pegasus monsters. Nagaraja, Taido Nagaraja, Araya. These two are my favorite monsters. I want it to appear in the lava zone because these two monsters can only appear. These two monsters can only appear in the lava zone area, which I would like to see. As you guys already see the Rathalos and the Rathian. I want to see the Settlers and the Desert Settlers to be appearing. Settlers Queen and Desert Settlers Queen also I want to see. Saragoss is also my favorite. Ucantios is also Ucanios is definitely what I want to see. Tiger Strike Semtrios is also what I want to see. Semtrios is also what I want to see. Tigrex is definitely also what I want to see as well. And yeah, basically there's a lot of things that I want to see in this game. Like really, I want to see the Orochi Kirin to be appearing as well because Orochi Kirin is a badass monster and I really like it. I really like Orochi Kirin because this is the reverse version of the Kirin. It's the Elder Dragon. And I actually want to show you guys the other Elder Dragons that I want to see it appear in the next upcoming game. So I want to see the Fatalis. Ashen Lao Shenlong is not what I really want. Lao Shenlong is definitely not what I really want in the game. Kirin I definitely do want. Fatalis and Crimson Fatalis is also what I want. Chameleon is also possible to be appearing. I wouldn't mind putting it there. Lunastra and Teostra is definitely what I want. Kushala Dora, I'm not liking Kushala Dora to be appearing, but I'll still take it. I'll still fucking take it because it's still good to have the Kushala Doras appearing there. Ciudis is also what I want to see it. Amatsu is also my favorite. Sea Swarm the 3G. The Genmoran definitely I would want to see, and so is the Hallowed Genmoran. I also want to see Darren, Morhran, Delamander, Shah Dalamander. The God Mezios is also one of the most interesting monsters of all time. It's the oil monster, and I like it. The Baru Faruku is also my favorite. The Baru Faruku is actually one of my favorite monsters when it comes to fighting because this monster is fucking OP, like super OP. So yeah, I'm actually kind of running out of time because I have to do other videos as well because of E3. I don't want to keep you guys all focused on these monsters here. So yeah, without further ado, these are the monsters from the Monster Hunter series, the game. I'm hoping that I would be able to play more for you guys to watch and see. The stories of the Elder Dragon, and these are the other Elder Dragons from the mangas and other games as well. But these are the main focus monsters here. I want to play more of the Monster Hunter game. I also wouldn't mind playing the Monster Hunter World, which is going to come out in the next 2018. So back on track here again. I don't want to get too lost to all monsters and explain to you guys what the monsters are, because it's going to be a bit too long. So yeah, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. I will be watching some gameplays on this one because I've been analyzing and it's so far very interesting. So far there's a lot of equipments as well which is going to appear in this game. I like to see it. So yeah, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll be talking about the next topic I'm going to talk about is the Final Fantasy Mobius character, for those of you who do not know who the true person's name is. So yeah, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys on the next video. Adios.